Hey guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a ship with me video. We have $715 in sales to ship out today. 18 listings sold, but we are shipping out 19 items. So one of the listings did feature 2 pieces. It was a bundle listing, so I'll show you when we get to that. And our average sales price for this shipping video was $39.72. So on average, each item sold for $39.72, which is incredible. I'm so happy with that. So if you've been following my channel for a while now, you would know that I did have an assistant for most of last year, 2023. However, nowadays it's back to just me. And when I had an assistant, I was operating on a more volume-based business model where I was picking up a lot of items and selling them for lower. Now I am trying to not do that. I am picking up fewer items and selling them for more. And so with a $39 average sales price, I'm super happy with that. I'm on the right track because a lot of these pieces were outlet fine. So I paid $1 to $2 for each item. So that's incredible. The return on investment is awesome. That is very much so working smarter and not harder because I'm picking up fewer items that will sell for more and having to process less inventory, having to use less shipping supplies when shipping out, that kind of thing. So yeah, I would encourage you guys to always be willing to switch up your business model if you feel like you're getting burned out. You know, try something different. And I did, and it's been really great so far. So our first piece to sell was this Madewell Blouse. I featured this in a recent Goodwill outlet bins haul, and this was the first piece to sell from the batch. So I was super happy with that because sometimes Madewell pieces do sit for me. However, this is a size 3X and it is adorable, so I do think that both of those reasons are primarily why it did sell so quickly. If this had been not plus size, I maybe would have left it behind just because a lot of Madewell and J. Crew pieces are saturated on the secondhand market, but plus sizes are not. I believe the average US woman or the average woman in America is a size 16, but you really just do not see that represented on the secondhand market, I would say. I'm going to Google it. Average US woman size. Between a size 16 and 18. So yeah, I try to pick up all sizes and cater to everyone. And so when I see a size 3X, I'm super happy about it, especially in a trendy brand with a really cute style and cut to it. This had a tiered bodice and a floral eyelet design. So yeah, even though we are going out of summertime now, the size and style kind of overrided the fact that this season wasn't spot on. So I listed this blouse for $32, and I think same day or next day I was offered $27, which I did accept. My earnings came out to $21.60. I paid $2.20 for this top. That was just my average cost of goods. So I took the price that I paid for everything and divided it by the number of items that I picked up at the bins. But I did pick up some linens and heavier stuff, so the average cost of goods was a little bit higher. I probably paid, I would say, like $1.50-ish for this individually, but my average cost of goods on this were $2.20, and so my profit came out to $19.40, which I'm super happy with. Even with rotating out of my volume-based business model, I do still pick up very solid bread and butter items, and I do still shoot for that $28 mark, but I will only pick up bread and butter stuff that I know will sell super quickly. I don't want to sit on it. Okay, next up we have a sweatshirt, super cropped sweatshirt from an Aritzia brand. This is by TNA. It's from their Cozy AF line. And this I got in a mystery box from Courtney several months ago, but I did keep it for a little bit for myself. I only wore it like once though, so I have so many lounge sweatshirts. I just did kind of a closet clear out and ended up getting this sweatshirt listed. I listed it at $28. Someone liked it, and so my PosherVA sent them out a $25 offer with discount shipping, which they accepted, making my earnings $17 on the sweatshirt. So yeah, anything Aritzia sells very well for me. They have this TNA line, they have Wilfred, Babaton, Community. Oh, what's the Sunday Best is another one. And yeah, it all sells really well. Aritzia is just one of those brands that people are actively searching for on the secondhand market. It's so expensive retail, and the quality is pretty good. So I think a lot of people want to cut corners on the price by shopping secondhand, and I don't blame them because you can save a lot. Okay, now we have a 2-item bundle, and I am going to go ahead and grab my box number 7. This is the largest box that I order free from the USPS. Their shipping supplies. It comes straight to your door, and I like this box for shipping like knee-high boots or heavier coats, that kind of thing. So first piece is this Rachel Zoe size small, really nice long line coat with a single button closure. This is new without tags. I believe the bottom hem and back where it splits is still sewn shut. So that can be an indicator that it was not worn, but some people maybe wear that's still sewn shut. 53% wool. So I did find this at the Goodwill outlet, and I wanted to get it just because it is so substantial with the longer length, the wool blend, the excellent condition. I don't always get Rachel Zoe, but a piece like this I will for sure grab. Second and last is this J. Crew hot pink beachy sweater. The style name of this is the tipped beach sweater because the tips are like a color block color. And I grabbed this also from the bins because it looked like a newer piece, which it is. And I thought this would be really nice for transitional weather because it's kind of beachy, but also has some weight to it. It is obviously a knit, so it does provide some warmth. And I did like the hot pink color. So I just neatly fold both items into the box, and then I add a piece of paper on top as well as a thank you sticker so that it looks nice when the buyer opens the package. So I did list this Rachel Zoe coat jacket a few months ago, like in the dead of summertime, so I was expecting it to sit for a little bit. The J. Crew sweater, however, I did list just the other day, so very fast sale on that. When the two were added together, the bundle price came out to $80 and I was offered $60, which I did accept. I was happy with $30 for each item, so my earnings were $48. My cost of goods were around $4.40, and so my profit on this bundle came out to $43.60. Okay, next up we have a really pretty maxi length dress by the brand Arula. So this brand used to be called A Beautiful Soul, and it is Altered State's plus size brand. And this is in a size B, which I believe converts to a size 2X. This is new with tags. It retailed for $119. Altered State is not cheap by any means. This is so pretty. It has like an asymmetric bottom hemline and a tiered skirt portion. I can add in a picture, a model picture, so you can get an idea because I love the cut of this. It is very fall with the long sleeves and the rust base color, I would say. I received this in a mystery box from Courtney over at Magnolia Thrifts here on YouTube. So go check her channel out, give her a follow. She's super sweet and she has really good haul videos, really fun haul videos and unboxings. And she has sent me some really nice mystery boxes in the past. and I'm still selling stuff from them. So yeah, I was so happy to receive her mystery boxes because she has great style and she really curates some nice pieces. So this dress sold for full price of $32, making my earnings $25.60 and my profit around $24 on this dress. So could not be happier with this sale. Again, this was a dress that I knew would probably sit for a little bit because although, you know, you typically think of summertime, spring and summertime for dresses, this was definitely more fall centered, I would say, with the long sleeves and the colorway and the maxi length. So yeah, I believe I've had this listed for at least a couple months, maybe it's 2 or 3 months now. I might have relisted this recently. I've been trying to relist quite a bit. Whenever the seasons change, I really up my relisting because sometimes I list stuff out of season, and when the appropriate season rolls around, I like to get some fresh eyes on it by relisting the piece, and it usually gets it sold. Okay, next we have, okay, so this is the singular listing of 2 items. So this was a bundle listing of these 2 pair of jeans. So these were actually also from Courtney. These are a beautiful soul, which again, so a beautiful soul is the older tag to Altered States plus size line. It has since switched to Arula, like that dress I just packaged. These were a size 18 and they are a darker wash skinny jean. So I just listed these in a bundle with these Loft Plus skinny jeans, also in a size 18, because I thought that they would just be a nice bundle of jeans for someone. I actually also have more jean bundles in plus sizes that I need to photo and get listed from Courtney. But yeah, she sent me a ton of jeans and I just listed these together. I listed them for $25. Someone liked the listing, and so my PosherVA sent them out a $22 offer with discount ship, which they accepted, making my earnings $14.62. So I'm happy with that. The bundle listing basically is just faster for me. I just took quick flat lay pictures of these 2 jeans, got them listed, and made a profit of $14.62. Okay, another really good sale here. Another very fast sale. This is only listed a couple days. Again, this was featured in my most recent bins haul. This is a soft surroundings, long line, open front cardigan, sweater cardigan jacket in a size 1X. So again, we have that plus size. And this is a wool mohair blend. So many sellable features to this: the size, the material, the cut, the length, the condition. I love this color, really pretty color. So I am going to again grab my box number 7. Add that in. I do line the boxes with a piece of paper before I start filming just because it's kind of loud. And now I will seal it up. So I listed this jacket for $65. It did have, so it has a rolled wrist cuff, and the cuffs are secured with 1 stitch on each side, the front and back, but on one of the cuffs, I think the stitch in back was undone. You could obviously still wear it, still wearable, or you could just add the quick little stitch if you wanted to keep the cuff a little bit more secured. But because of that minor flaw, I did list a bit lower at $65. If this had been perfect, I probably would have listed closer to $85. It's just a really nice piece. It probably retailed for at least $150, I would guess. I received an offer of $55, which I accepted. My earnings were $44. Again, my average cost of goods for that bin strip were $2.20. And so my profit on this jacket was around $41.80. And now we have yet another very fast sale. This top did not have a tag, but that did not dissuade me from picking it up. The style and the size and condition were all just so 10 out of 10. It has really nice heavy duty embroidery and this fun contrasting floral print in back. I could tell that it would measure like a plus size when I was at the bins. So that was another item on my pros list, and it does look brand new. So couldn't leave this even with no brand tag or size tag. I listed at $32. Someone liked it, and so my PosherVA sent out a $28 offer with discount ship. That was accepted, making my earnings $19.42 and my profit around $17 on this top. So as you will notice, as we go through this video, I made a lot of these sales from my PosherVA, which is a virtual assistant, sending out offers to likers. So all throughout the day, people are liking listings in my closet, and I have my PosherVA settings to automatically send out a 10% off offer along with discounted shipping automatically 10 minutes after anyone likes a listing, and it garners me so many sales. It really helps my business, and I would not make nearly as many sales as I do without PosherVA, so I do highly recommend it if you want to try it out for your own business. I do have a code. It's Mcthriftzie20. It gets you 20% off your first month. I think a free trial and then 20% off your first month. Could not recommend it enough. I also use it to share my closet several times per day, as well as relist items. I try to relist like 35 to 40 items per day. I just go in and type however many listings I want, 35. Then I press start, and it does all the work for me. It goes in, copies the old photos and descriptions and titles, and relists them into a new listing and deletes the old ones. And I make a lot of sales from that as well. So all in all, the subscription fee, monthly subscription fee, I make that back times so many each month because I make a lot of sales from it. This next one is another example. So this is CP Shades, again, sold within a couple days. 100% linen blouse top. CP Shades is so expensive. This top probably retailed for like $150 to $200. It's a very like minimalist, beachy brand. It is sometimes sold through, I want to say, Free People and Anthropologie. So a lot of people do know and love the brand. I listed this at $45. Someone liked it, and so again, my PosherVA sent them out a $40 offer with discount ship. They accepted that. My earnings were $29, and my profit was around $27 on this top. So again, a fantastic return on my investment for this shirt. Add my thank you sticker. I'm so happy to get a lot of this linen in the door and out the door before summer is completely over, because I think we are about to see a huge shift from linen and beachy stuff, short sandals, into straight sweaters and coats and boots. Okay, now we have a blouse. This is by Abigail Borg for J. Crew, so it's a collaboration piece, size large. I hadn't heard of this designer that is in collaboration with J. Crew when I found this, but I didn't even check comps. I just added it to the cart because it's so lightweight. This probably cost me like less than $1 individually. It is a silk cotton blend, so all natural materials, another selling point. It's a size large and it's in excellent condition. So for all those reasons, I had to get it. And also the floral print is kind of fall-esque with how it has darker undertones. I listed this at $32, and I was pretty much immediately offered $25 for it. I did counter that to $28 because, like I was mentioning, my Target bread and butter selling price is $28, and that was accepted. So my earnings were $22.40, and my profit was right around $20 on this blouse. So I hope the buyer loves it. It is really pretty, and this does persuade me to pick up this collaboration without hesitation in the future. So I love kind of gathering intel when I find and list new items with how they sell. Okay, now we have another super exciting sale. I'm going to grab yet another box number 7. We have this fry bag that also sold really quickly. This is the Melissa Tote, 100% genuine leather, so high quality. I love this. It is manufactured to have kind of a weathered look to it. And I was seeing that all of the fry bags online that were being sold, the Melissa totes, they all said that they were being sold without the little logo hang tag, and mine has it. So I don't know if someone purchased that separately when they bought this bag, but I think it was kind of an add-on, because even on the Fry website, I saw this on Sundance.com as well as Fry.com, and both websites said that it was sold without the logo hang tag, and this one has it. So I think that maybe ups the value a little bit on this. This was in phenomenal condition. I was so excited to see it at the bins. I think someone did throw this back. I don't know, maybe not. But I found it in kind of like a notorious throwback section. And the only reason I can think of is maybe they thought that it was just too beat up, but that is how it is manufactured to look. You can pretty easily tell when something is manufactured that way or if it's from actual wear, just because you look at the places where you typically see the most wear, the corners of bags, the handles, and if they're going strong, you don't see, you know, a whole lot of wear there. That typically means that it's manufactured. So yeah, I did check out the bag very thoroughly. The lining looked great. No weird smells, still smells like a department store. So yeah, that did clue me into the fact that this was in great condition. So I listed this purse at $175. It retailed for like $350, I want to say. Someone liked it, and so again, my PosherVA sent them out a $157 offer with discounted shipping. So again, that is 10% off $175 with discount ship. They accepted that, and so my earnings were $122 with 62 cents on this bag. On average, I paid $2.20 for this. And so my profit was right around $120 on this purse. It's always great when you find a full IKEA bag of really good finds from the outlet, and then you just find that extra handbag or accessory that you know is going to sell really well, and it just makes your whole trip that much better. Okay, now we have a sweater, also a very fast sale. This is Anthropologie, and the sub brand is Pilcrow. This is a little bit newer of a piece from Anthro, and I thought this was just a really nice closet staple, being black and being a great material. 31% wool. So yeah, this will keep you warm, but it does have short sleeves, so you do get a little bit more airflow, I would say, than a typical sweater. I listed this at $35. Someone liked it, and so again, my PosherVA sent them out a $31 offer with discount ship. That was accepted, making my earnings $21.82, and my profit right around $20 on this sweater. So again, another sale here. I was probably out shopping or shipping or filming while people were liking items in my closet, and my PosherVA was on the job sending them offers. I would not have had, I would say, over half of these sales if it were not for PosherVA. So it really does make a huge difference. If you're at the cusp of really wanting to level up your business, I would say this is really what can do that for you. Okay, now we have another very fall winter themed piece. This is a Free People long line coat jacket. So pretty. Yet another piece that I recently picked up from the Goodwill outlet that sold really quickly. I listed this at $58. And so there were quite a few listed, I want to say for like $75. And so I wanted to be a little bit more competitive on this because this kind of stuff that is a little bit older from Free People can sit for a while, does have the tendency to sit. So I wanted to be competitive and price this at $58. And this ended up being a full price sale. So I think I did a good job with pricing there. My earnings were $46.40 and my profit was around $44. This probably retailed for around $150, maybe a little bit more. And so this is a huge win-win for the buyer, I would say, because they get a great deal, but I still get a great return on my investment. And I mentioned it in the haul, but Fair Isle prints sell especially well for me. I'll pick up like no-name stuff or boutique kind of stuff if it has a Fair Isle print, just because it's such a solid seller for me. I maybe should have used, I think I'm going to switch this out for so this is a 1092 box, but I am going to switch it out for a 1095 box just because it is a little bit wider and it fits kind of heavier knits or chunkier knits a little bit better. It's a little bit wider and a little bit longer than the 1092 box. I do have all of the boxes and the envelopes that I use to ship out that I order free from the USPS linked in the description down below. If you're curious, it has all the exact links to all of the boxes. These are the only boxes I've ever used in my reselling career. They've all been able to accommodate all of the items that I'm shipping. Every once in a while I will have to reuse an Amazon box if it's like a weirdly shaped purse or something, but for the most part, these are my tried and true boxes and envelopes. Okay, now we have another bundle, and both of these tops I picked up recently within the last month or so from my Family Thrift Center outlet on their dollar day. So these were each $1, and I was really excited to find them. This is BB, which is sold through Buckle, I believe. New tag, size extra large, really cute. 100% cotton, color block, button-down shirt with like leopard or cheetah contrasting prints. This is adorable. I believe they styled it as a shacket in the model pictures. But yeah, my mom and I usually come over to ship on Mondays, and that is the Family Thrift's dollar day. And so my mom and I will just kind of run over and see if we can find anything for $1, and sometimes we really luck out. So this was the second piece, Blue and Gray, size extra large. It's like that gauzy muslin cotton material that's been really popular. Neutral colorway, button down front. So when the two of these were added to a bundle, the price came out to $64. I had them each listed for $32. And so I sent the potential buyer a $50 offer for the two, which she did accept. That made my earnings $40. My cost of goods were $2. And so my profit for this bundle was $38. So super happy with this. I think on the next dollar day, I'm going to wear my GoPro and film. I don't usually film with my GoPro, like a shop with me on dollar days, because I don't expect to find much. I'm always expecting it to be really picked over, but these last couple of weeks, I've been finding some really good stuff. So yeah, I need to start giving you guys the insider look into those finds. Last week I found an Ivan Grunthal. It's like a very high-end, lag-and-look, artsy, contemporary kind of brand. Found a really cool skirt. I've been finding some really cool stuff. So yeah, I do want to say thank you guys so much for all of your comments about the passing of my Mimi. That was really sweet to read through all of the comments. That really meant so much to me. She will be very missed. A couple of you were asking me if that was who I always called my seamstress, and it was. We would work on my, if anything needed mending, she would help me with it. And so yeah, now I have a huge stack of stuff that needs mending. So I think maybe I'll try to learn, because I think that would be cool, and I probably should know how. She did teach me, but I don't know. I'm like I have to do it myself to kind of learn. So I wouldn't trust myself to just sit down and do it. But I think if I watched some YouTube videos and had some practice runs, I could probably figure it out. And so yeah, but I think I will maybe bundle some stuff up and sell it just with flaws, like some Free People stuff, and maybe I'll just see what I can do with the other stuff. I do like having something to do while I'm watching TV, and so I think that could be fun, like little mending projects while I'm watching TV. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for all your comments. That really meant so much to me, and yeah, just thank you guys. You all are always so sweet and supportive. So I'm so grateful to have a very kind audience. Okay, so moving on, we have this J. Crew sweater knit dress. Once again, recently sourced from the bins and recently listed. I was a little hesitant about this sitting just because it is a size extra small, but it sold quickly. And I thought it might, because it is such a wardrobe staple. It's a black dress, and the seasonality is good. This is kind of transitional weather-esque. It's great for the office. Just a really nice little LBD. That is a keyword that I usually add in, LBD. And I think this was new without tags, because it still had the remnants of a tag barb, and this did not look worn at all. So I listed this at $35, and within just a couple days I received an offer of $29, which I accepted. My earnings were $23.20, and so my profit came out to $21 on this dress, which I'm happy with. Again, very solid bread and butter kind of piece. Okay, last item from our women's closet. This is a New at Tags Free People little bodysuit. This was in my personal closet, but I never reached for it to wear out. The little ties on the wrist just kind of bugged me. This is a top that I would probably wear to dinner, but with the ties on the wrists, I just felt like they would get in my way while I was eating. So I ended up just listing this for $32. It retailed at $68. Someone liked it, so once again, my PosherVA sent them out a $28 offer with discount ship. That was accepted, making my earnings $19.42. That is one of my absolute favorite parts of being a reseller, is anything in my own closet that I'm just not loving, I can get listed and make back usually around $20 on it. So, and I did purchase this secondhand, so I didn't pay retail price for it. Add our label. These envelopes that I'm using, I know I talked about the boxes a little bit. This is the Tyvek envelope. EP14 is the number on it. And I do really like these. They are waterproof, and the adhesive is pretty secure. So I don't usually have to add extra tape or anything like that. And lastly for today, this cardigan sold in my men's closet. It is a Dale of Norway cardigan. Really pretty. This is one of their classic prints. Also a very fast sale. This sold within the hour of me listing it. I did grab this from the bins. When I got it at the store, I did not know that it had a flaw. It does have a very small hole towards the bottom hem in front. You really cannot see it unless you're like really looking for it. So you could wear it as is, or you could stitch it up a little bit, but otherwise it's in great shape. It's a size small. It is a unisex piece, so I just included measurements. So this did retail, I want to say, for around $400. Dale of Norway is so expensive. It's 100% wool, made in Norway. Amazing piece. But because of the flaw, I did list for $50, and I was immediately offered $45, which I did accept. That made my earnings $36, and my profit around $34 on this sweater jacket cardigan. I would highly suggest you guys keep an eye out for Dale of Norway. Huge bolo brand, especially going into winter time. And add those keywords. Oh no, I forgot this box. I already pulled the adhesive off of this box. Yeah, add your keywords like Fair Isle, Ski Lodge, winter, cozy, wool, and that will really help get some extra eyes on it. So yeah, even though this did have a flaw, I'm still happy with a $34 profit. If I had seen the hole, I might have left it behind, but I'm glad I still got it. Or I'm glad I didn't see the hole, because I mean, a $34 profit is still a really nice return on something from the bin. So yeah, with that, we are done with shipping out everything I needed to package up today. I need to get these down to the post office now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.